Modi. Prime Minister Modi and for
Number.
morality.
Number.
I'm giving you a number. Morality, optimism, development and innovation. So
How many
it's
of
going
you
to
will
be
live by these acronyms? How many?
404.
Okay, you know, the thing is the BJP has been
404.
taught the art. Okay, 404.
303, 404.
So less than Rajiv Gandhi in 1984, that's another debate, but go ahead, Pradeep.
No, I don't have number.
Give me a number.
No, I mean, still the alliance.
Give me a range.
Rajdeep, alliance has to be formed in its proper rather shape. Odisha, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu.
इतना
so
लंबा
many
बताओ,
states.
नंबर बताओ.
Boss, number I cannot say because of my some agreement. I am bound with those agreements. I am not supposed to reveal any kind of number, any platform. We do reveal number only once. That is on the exit poll day. That is on the exit poll day. Only once we reveal the number.
Okay.
We are out of time. Rajdeep, we are out of time. This was a lot of fun. If you want Pradeep Gupta to give you numbers, pay him like serious amounts of money. Otherwise, he doesn't give you. Just getting a conclave ticket doesn't cut it. But Yashwant, Deshmukh and Amitabh Tiwari were a lot of fun. G.V.L. Narasimha Rao for coming here to the conclave. Thank you very much. Ram is the concept that you've put on. Everybody's kind of getting onto these abbreviations. We're very thankful for your time and delighted that you could join us.
But now let me say this, because otherwise no one will watch television over the next couple of days if you think the election is a done deal. In India, picture abhi baki hai. Whether the BJP crosses 400 or actually maybe the opposition does a bit better than what we think, we'll know sometime in the 3rd to 4th week of May. But for all of you for joining us, thank you very much and great to have all of you here. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's election time. The 18th Lok Sabha elections are upon us. It's the world's largest democratic exercise. And a critical question is, who will get how many numbers? At the end of the day, this is the numbers game. Across this country, people want to know not just who will win, but often by what margin. That's what we're going to do over the next 45 minutes. Dive deep into those numbers, try and understand psephologically and politically which way is the country heading. So Rahul and I are joined today by a very special panel of people who are going to stake their reputation by telling us who's going to win come the 3rd week of May. Not just who's going to win, Rahul, but by what margins. Who gets how many seats. And all of it is being recorded, gentlemen. So you will be tested on the day the actual results come out.
So you've seen them dance on television. This is where their numbers will dance for us. We did this in 2019, just before the general election. This was one of the most widely tracked sessions. It was buzzing on social media and digital television for very long. So we're very excited about doing an encore. Most of our cast and crew is the same. Some faces have changed, new talent has emerged. So allow me to introduce to you our guests. Pradeep Gupta, known largely for his dancing, sometimes for his numbers. Access My India, thank you very much, Pradeep. Yashwant Deshmukh, thank you very much for coming down all the way from Dubai. We've got Amitabh Tiwari, used to be a sharp numbers wizard on the banking side, is now applying the same skill, the same assessment and analysis to election data. I said, I'm a Bihari, politics is my blood, banking was something I was just doing for a living. So thank you. And G.V.L. Narasimha Rao, I thought he'd come all suited, booted, because this is the conclave. He's come in his Neta avatar. So he's clearly telling us, I'm Neta first, numbers later. I want to start by showing you the image as it stands. This is the picture from the last Lok Sabha. It gives you a sense of the starting point in this election. And then we'll talk to each of the experts about where we may end up sometime in May. So, basis the last Lok Sabha elections, I'll just walk across and try and show this to you here. This is where things stand. So, in the states marked out in grey, the BJP maxed it. So, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, they've done as well as they could. The areas demarcated in this yellowish tone are the states where there is some room to grow. So, they had an 85% strike rate in Maharashtra, 38% in Odisha, 43% in West Bengal, 64% in Assam, 80% in UP, Andhra Pradesh, they had nothing. So that's where you can grow. So that's the headroom that is available for the Bharatiya Janata Party and for the National Democratic Alliance to grow in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. So the alliance needs to increase its strike rate from 40% to 57% in 16 states to achieve this target. Elsewhere, they've already peaked out in the Hindi heartland. So that's the starting point. To ensure that Rajdeep and I had to do the minimum amount of work and the experts did the maximum amount of work, so we could juice them for them having come here. We got them to send us some visualizations and some assessments on what they believe is critical. What do they think will determine this election? The Prime Minister says 370 par for BJP and 400 par for NDA. Will that happen? So I'll start by getting Pradeep Gupta to explain what he thinks can change. And since this is about psephology, it's about numbers, we'll get them to explain some visualizations for you. So the first visualization, this is done by Pradeep and his team at Access My India. It will give you a sense of what can change. So Gupta ji, mic uthao, there's no music, so you only need to let the numbers dance. Here it is on your screen right now, his assessment on what can change, and then you can explain it.
So at Access My India, we have divided these states into three major groups. The group number 1, where you can see there are 257, 250 odd seats, where NDA won 238, meaning 90% plus strike rate they scored. The first and foremost, for NDA to cross 400 marks, they have to maintain their strike rate in these states, and particularly if you can see in this group, Maharashtra is very critical and important state to be seen. So this is the group number 1. And of course the Karnataka, where BJP has done very good in last Lok Sabha election, but recently concluded assembly election, BJP lost very badly to Congress. So that is, these are the three states, Maharashtra, Bihar and Karnataka in this group to be seen closely. And of course Delhi, where Aam Aadmi Party and Congress has formed the alliance. So this will be interesting to see. Last time all three fought separately. Now the group 2 is where...
So can I just call that visualization? So what we've done is we've divided this into two parts. One is called Happy Hunting Ground, where the BJP has